How is everyone doing?
Not too shabby.
Oh, good. Good. You look like you just woke up. Is that true?
No, I have been up for a while. I was gaming earlier, so maybe
What were
that's
you
why.
playing?
Well, yeah. What were you playing?
Playing a bunch of online games. So I don't know if you've heard of Seven Wonders, Six.
Oh, yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
I think on Board Games Arena.
Yeah, Board Games Arena. That's right. Yeah.
Right. Bocho. That's right. That's it. Good job. Well
Okay,
done.
bye, Adi.
I see.
Your
Bye,
time is
guys.
done.
See ya.
Wow.
I just came in to say that I'm not doing
Right.
this anymore.
All right. That's enough of it from Adi right now. Okay. Cool. Who else is doing well?
I was doing better. I'm doing better than I was last week, which is saying something. So I was not doing okay last week. This week I'm okay. So I think it's finally sunk in everything. So it's taking me some time to process. There was like a loading screen in my brain, and now it's fully loaded.
Okay. Well, that's good. That's good news.
You're done buffering.
Yeah, a bit.
Although, do you like this movie?
No, make it stop. I thought Day After Tomorrow was bad.
You could fast forward through it.
The week after tomorrow. Malaysia just announced that they're extending theirs by another 2 weeks, although it ends before ours. So we'll see how that works out. How about the rest of you guys? Doing good? Guess my hands don't quite work when I'm running there.
Yeah.
Looks like webbing.
Webby hands.
Yeah. So I learned that golden retrievers apparently, or Labradors, one of those, have webbing between their fingers.
What?
Posies.
What?
Yeah.
Alls?
Yeah, because it was a Jackbox question. I was wrong.
Is it for swimming?
I did not ask. I have no retrievers to ask. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it was on Jackbox, so I didn't really go deeper into this because I died after that.
Did you answer the question wrong?
I did answer it wrong. Yes.
I see.
So it was the trivia murder party one.
That
I'm
was the
guessing.
one. Yes, that's right.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. I answered it wrong. Someone else beat me to the exit and left.
Well, they're secretly ducks, you know that.
It is
It's
known.
Wedling.
What?
I mean, were you going against a golden retriever?
No, I was just going against people who knew more about golden retrievers or webbed feet, whichever was true, and they won.
Dog trivia.
It was it was actually a question about webbed feet, and they was asking about other creatures with have webbed feet. So I got ducks right because ducks is the question. Now I got owls right because owls don't have webbed feet. I think.
The golden
Owls have feet.
They have feet, yes.
Owls definitely have feet. Yes.
Yeah. Yes, they do. Cool. So you guys look like you're doing
Sorry.
reasonably well. Everyone's quite happy-ish.
Yes. Just started learning D&D actually.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Yeah. Kevin Lowe from May Contain Nuts, which you might know. He offered to teach D&D online. So
I really want to play because I'm actually.
Bojo, man. Like, I want to play, yeah. What
I-
is these
I-
one-on-one classes you never told us?
I have no idea. I'm still stumbling my way through. The
This is
first
great.
session,
Yeah.
the first session we had, I was just paranoid and just checking everything. So, there is a warehouse in front of you. What should you do? And I was like, can I break into it? Can I check every single box for weapons? And I did not realize that there was actually like a main mission, and it's not just mindlessly searching around. So
I mean-
still calibrating around, yeah.
I remember the first action I ever did in D&D was to punch another player in the face.
Oh,
Like in real life.
okay.
No, it was the company players session, and Carl was there, and he was being annoying. So I was like, my character punches Carl's character in the face, and I didn't know we could actually do that because it was my first time playing D&D. And then I rolled like I think it was 8 or 9, so I broke his nose.
I had actually like
Oh,
legit
no.
interested in this because like my company is actually doing D&D research. So for fun, and
Nice.
What company do you work for that does D&D research?
I work for Mighty Jacks, so we make toys.
Oh, that's so cute. That's so. Wait, no, that's nice. That's nice.
So like they're not. Some of them are the cute kind of toys, and some of them are like naked women, like naked Snow
Whoa,
White.
what?
Not the cute kind of toy.
Okay. That
Yeah.
went
Oh,
fast.
Parag. So that's the type of products.
I mean, I don't see a problem.
Naked Disney princesses is the
Wow.
line.
Sure, I mean,
What?
Rule 34 is a thing, right?
Well, yes.
I'm sure there's an audience in Japan somewhere.
I think there's an audience. Just
In
Yeah.
everywhere, yeah.
Fair point.
Although every time he shows me a new product, I keep reminding him the original age of these Disney princesses. And then he's like, "You got to ruin it, don't you? You have to ruin it."
Shakespeare wrote about Juliet. Juliet was what, 14?
13 or 14, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Huge age gap.
wow.
Cool.
That changes things a lot. Like how I read Shakespeare now.
I mean, let's not get into a debate about moral relativism and all that right now. I think, honestly, I'm really not in the mood for this.
All I saw happening was like Adi saying, and then he appeared on my screen like really big, smiling like,
No idea. What the kind of conversations you keep picking up in the company players chat? We are not having that today.
Oh
Oh
dear.
yeah, that
Oh
was
dear.
dumpster fire.
Yeah. Probably shouldn't do that.
Good. I'm feeling great. I've been playing a lot of games, a lot of Animal Crossing. I managed to convert Hazel, which apparently is the most effective way of getting me to play less Animal Crossing.
Get someone else to hog the Switch.
Yes. So hey, whatever works. I've organized a few things. I did a Jackbox session earlier with my secondary school class.
Hey, nice.
It was okay. Although I have to say that the company players, we banter a lot more in between and taunt each other more, which I find it more fun. Just a bunch of 35-year-olds. A couple of them are juggling children, so that kind of gets in the way a little bit.
Like while they're playing,
Juggling
flying.
I'm not going to clarify if that was literal or metaphysical. Metaphysical children.
Metaphysical children. like the one behind Parag right now.
It's the child of the zeitgeist. Yeah. So yeah, just keeping sane in whatever ways we got. Just completely avoiding the zero income sort of thing going on. But that that will come when it comes. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, that's right.
Miguel knows.
When
Yeah.
Trickles
Once again,
down.
I don't know who I'm pointing at. Pointing at you.
It was just a waterfall.
Yeah, trust
Wait,
fall
I'm-
into the abyss.
Are you? I mean, you're applying for all the government grants, right? I don't know how effective it is, to be honest. since
Yeah,
I'm
I
not-
mean the government
yeah.
grants is basically you guys have seen that meme where there's this leaking water tank and the guy is like,
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
except
Like a band-aid.
as like a few more.
It's a band-aid.
Yeah. This whole situation is basically a disintegrating water tank.
Is this you?
Yeah.
Life.
Is the water tank you, or is the water tank the
The water
system?
tank is also, it comprises multiple things, including the company, Singapore society, how people go out to exercise in the same place at the same time, and so there's all kinds of great things put together in the same place. It's great. It's awesome.
Yeah, it feels like all the effort we are putting in to stay inside is completely nullified by everyone else who just like outside.
Anybody has been going out to get some exercise?
I left the
I
house in
have
2
been doing
days.
as much exercise as I was doing prior to this. Actually, more because now Hazel's doing more yoga and I'm joining her. So actually, I'm doing more exercise in
Wow.
out of my living room.
That's
I'm
good.
telling
Yoga with
my-
Adrian.
more exercise.
I, me too.
Hey.
Oh, is it
yoga
a
with
white
Adi
lady?
made, and then Adi
Oh.
and Bhavani made fun of me for it.
Oh. Wow. Yeah. It's like that. There's a figure of speech. Crabs in the bucket trying to climb up because by means of yoga, and the other non-yoga crabs are like, "Fuck off! Come back here."
I think
Man,
no.
that's-
I think my thing with her was that she was telling me it was a white lady who was telling her to bring balance to her third eye or something. So I was just
Oh
like,
yeah. I love yelling namaste at the end. It's great. Namaste.
Yelling namaste.
Yeah.
Yeah,
too-
no, that's the only
Today-
effective way.
It's not a Mortal Kombat like victory.
Yeah,
stand,
that's
right?
right.
I read
Finish
my
him,
yoga spine.
namaste.
Level up. Namaste.
Mindfulness.
Now that makes me wanna. That seems to be the only way I wanna ever say namaste now.
Yeah.
And then you
But
go
it
to
was-
like some random conversation with your family, and then it was like, hello, and you're like, namaste. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, we actually don't really use the term namaste at all at home. So
Oh, is it a thing? What is it actually supposed to mean? Peace?
It
It's
just means
it's
like
just
my inner
hi.
spirit greets your inner spirit or something, right? If you Google it, at least.
yeah, let the
Okay.
brown people explain what it actually means to you.
Whoa, no. Oh,
I'll be honest, I
about
don't
you?
know what it
fight,
means.
fight.
If that's not what it means, you should edit it on Google, okay?
And no, the white people have control. And actually, it's Google. It's all brown people. Then it's probably correct.
That is fair.
That depends. Did you read it in a WhatsApp text or like, because if it's a WhatsApp text, it's definitely wrong.
Me?
Whatever.
No, NASA writes those.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Wait,
Alright,
NASA
yeah.
writes namaste? Sorry?
Yeah, you didn't know that? NASA does regular
I'm a bit
updates
lost
on-
right now. Sorry.
He wrote it
NASA
in
does
the
regular updates
stars.
on Indian astrology,
I-
according to my family group. Every single day, NASA has an update about what is happening in Indian astrological studies. Pretty cool.
Oh, wow.
Because they have no other work in the space station.
Yeah, duh. Like, duh.
Nothing better to do. They just launch 5 rockets in the air and write namaste in the sky.
About seeing if everyone has actually put up lights in their balconies at 9 p.m. Just
What?
Oh, as part of India's way to like express their like morale or something, right?
No, it's
Yeah.
part of India's way to kind of be distracted from the actual fucking problem.
which
I
is
wasn't
like,
gonna say it in that way, but
So like it's like if a country wanted to play D&D or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Summon
Our
the
Prime
entire
Minister has
country.
been conducting this game for 4 years.
Yeah.
Everybody's super excited.
yeah.
They're all like exploring dead ends, just like Miguel was doing. They're like, hey, how about we don't do the main mission and just do this for a while?
What virus? I don't care about the virus. Just open more sacks of rice.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. Open more sacks of rice is also a very appropriate kind of
Segue?
quest for today. For today's. Every
Here we
Friday,
go.
one new announcement, more panic buying. Great.
Oh, okay.
Let's
Is
draw
there a
down those
new
reserves a bit more.
Is that happening today?
New announcement.
Not for Singapore. I mean, the Malaysian one was like an hour ago or something.
Alright.
But who knows? I haven't been to the supermarket for a while. I tried yesterday. The queue was 200 meters long. Like, never mind. I
Lord.
can just not do that.
You went.
Yeah.
Can someone explain to me why are people panic buying cheese?
Jeez.
I wanted to buy cheese slices and it's all empty in Feb.
Are they all Dutch? Are they all Dutch?
I don't know. I don't know
All your
which
neighbors.
Europeans are hogging the fair price here, but all
But
the
it's
cheese is gone.
slices. Not.
Sorry?
It's cheese slices. It's not even like proper like.
Yeah, it's fake ass cheese, man. It's like
Not
the
cheese
gross
blocks, right?
I doubt it's Europe. It's like I want to be safe, but I also want a grilled cheese sandwich. Like,
cheese.
Yeah. I mean,
I want to be
Why not?
safe in a comfortable and luxurious manner.
why? What is the point of being safe if you can't have a grilled cheese sandwich?
that's true.
Might as well just not be safe. It is like,
Fair enough.
Preach it. Preach it.
Yeah.
Just like it's worth it.
yeah.
No. The one
Like,
time I did groceries, I went to get them at like during office hours, so that people would hopefully be working from home during that
Mhm.
time.
Did it work?
Yeah, actually, the queue wasn't that long, so I went like Monday morning.
oh, okay.
Now it's just
Strategy.
Imran's face.
It's Imran now.
By the way, if anyone from my
For a
company
second,
wanted
Imran
to
was
take
just
that,
there.
that's not an admission.
Hello, Imran.
I gotta say though, if you're making like a sandwich, like a nice sandwich with these fake ass cheddar cheese slices, you have a different issue on your hand than no cheese at all, I think.
Ling is like, I don't know what namaste means, but I know what fake ass cheddar is.
Priorities are right there.
Her area of
I get the real cheese, I put it on my sandwich, I'm like, namaste cheese, and then I eat it.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, this is great. I love it.
This is going on YouTube.
This is going on
Yay!
YouTube, yeah. And I guess
Let's
Ling
bash the
is
government.
like the whitest of us all here.
Ling.
Yeah,
We lost Jester just now.
yeah.
Yes,
Well,
officially she is the whitest of us all.
yeah. I mean, you actually grew up in a wow. I'm just gonna go racist, all full ball racist.
Here we go.
You know what? I'm just gonna let him run it.
Yes. Let Imran tank all the racism.
Can I argue that Miguel's like half Spanish or something?
I beg your pardon.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Miguel is half Spanish.
I'm so sorry.
Spanish.
Are you basing it on his name entirely?
Wow.
I'm
Firstly,
sorry,
I-
no.
That it.
Firstly, I'm 1/16th Spanish. Not
Oh,
one.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
Are you?
It's a
he's
lot
actually
more.
right.
Yeah, yes.
Yes,
My,
which according to Warren logic makes you half Spanish, right?
Oh, that's true.
that
yeah.
is fair. It means I can fight for the Eurasian vote here in Singapore, I
Wait,
guess.
hang on. What are the other 5, 15, 16th of you?
I'm not so sure. I just know that my mom's grandmother or great grandmother was a Spaniard, something like that.
Okay.
So by that standard,
I'm not sure if it's 8th
you
or
know.
16th.
he's like the whitest in blood.
Yeah. I mean, it's been diluted by the remaining. I'm not gonna number out whatever fraction is left, but yes.
What if it's like Spanish, Filipino, Chinese, like until we reach 16?
Assuming that my Chinese half also has Spanish blood there from
Yeah.
Macau or something.
You got rich Spanish people.
You have Spanish cows.
Spanish cow? Sorry.
I think he's in Macau, not
There
Spanish cow.
Oh,
Macau.
From Macau. Spanish
Wow.
cows would be fun though. I wouldn't be surprised if there were Spanish cows.
one cow.
Cows.
Macaws.
Excellent.
Welcome to China. Here are Macaws.
I looked through my family
Okay.
tree and
Oh, that's it. That's it. Bad. Just let me
I have to say this. Like I looked through my family tree and I'm 100% that bitch.
Wait, what does that mean?
that bitch.
Yeah, I know it's a song.
It's fine. I'm not gonna explain it. I just had to
Oh,
get it out of
no.
my system.
Nice.
Did you guys know that Belarus has not implemented a lockdown, and in fact, the president is saying that you guys should go out and drink
What?
vodka?
I saw his interview.
Numb the
actually.
pain.
His interview, he was at a hockey event, and so
Right.
a reporter like shoved the microphone in his face, like, "Why aren't you closing this down?" And he said something like, "Oh, do you see anything flying around here?"
Yeah, do you
And
see any
like-
virus like that?
Interesting perception of what a
Which
virus
interestingly
is.
has made Belarusian football really popular across the world. Because that's the only football
Yes.
that's still happening right now. People are
This is
actually
their
watching
only
Belarusian
chance.
football. That
I
is
mean,
so true.
At least that has some positive influences, right? Like I mean, in Turkmenistan, what's the name of that dictator? Gurbanguly Berdimuhamedov. Like he's actually banned everyone from saying the word corona.
Very nice. Good for him,
Ah.
man.
Yeah, that's because that's gonna solve everything.
Yeah,
It's
don't
like,
you know? if
here's
you
my
say- if you
rug.
Say corona 3 times when looking into a mirror, it appears behind you. Typically proven.
What did you say?
So here's my rug.
Glad we managed to find some of the humor in these horrible times.
I'm glad we live in the age of memes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's true. That makes
I'm
it
sure.
easy.
I'm sure if the Black Plague happened at the age of memes, they would be a hilarious bunch as well.
Oh, I mean, I wouldn't discount that. I mean, we're not
Yeah.
dead yet.
That is true.
Also, Black Plague killed 1/3 of the population of Europe. I think the rest of the world would be like, "Can you move to America, please?"
I was just thinking this morning, like even if a plague happens now, given that some countries are trying to keep it, keep the whole COVID thing down, the other plague may not get a chance to do any harm. So there's that, I suppose.
What do you mean?
What
So
if
like if,
Corona is the plague though?
yeah, I mean, I'm just saying if there another plague starts right now, like Ebola 20 or something.
Mhm.
2.0.
Troy, touch wood.
It is unlikely to get a foothold because we're already trying to keep it.
But what if this plague is only spread by staying inside your house? So now you're not going out.
Here is Mr. Kafka.
Yeah. A plague that only spreads by staying in, and then
By staying inside your house.
we're up shit creek without
Wow.
our hands. Our hands are stumped at this point. We're just like
Are
paddling.
you
all this stuff.
describing obesity?
Wow.
Wow!
Oh no.
Wow.
Wow!
Why do you think I was looking for cheddar cheese?
My guys are on fire today. That's gonna mute. Yep, that's right.
Wow.
Bad.
So this is the
Okay.
punishment. You're just gonna mute us every 5 seconds whenever we say something bad.
When you guys are mean to me, that's what happens.
Oh.
Hey!
What does that
Very
mean?
Singaporean government.
No, I was working out,
Supreme
put on a
leader.
tank top to do the yoga, and then and Hazel was like, "Oh my god!"
No, I'm not
Oh,
saying
why?
you're obese. I'm not saying you're
That's
obese
all?
though.
Oh,
No,
oh.
I'm not saying you're obese. I was just saying, are you describing the obesity in general?
Right, that's it. You're muted.
No, you're not.
I'm kidding. This time I'm kidding.
Silence.
But Hazel was definitely looking at me in the eye and saying, "Wow, that's very white. How are you so white?" She said.
Oh, you so
How are
How
you so
he's-
white?
You can't just
How are
ask, you
so
can't just
white?
ask somebody why they're
Yeah.
white.
Oh no, she
Wait,
was,
white or
I put on
white?
I put on
Yeah,
a tank
I
top
couldn't
to do the
hear-
yoga, and then she was
White?
like, "Whoa."
White or white?
Are
Like,
you
like the
too-
word.
Like, I haven't been in the sun for a while.
Oh,
White, right? Okay.
I see.
Yeah,
Pale.
pale. Yeah, I guess pale was the right thing, but she said white.
Okay.
But are you outside a lot despite this whole, if this situation is not happening?
I mean, the closest to me being outside is the window, which is there, and I'm
Okay,
not
but
getting closer
yeah.
to it. It's not gonna happen.
But there's no change though.
Oh, no, I mean, I guess normally outside I walk to the car in order to get to the studio.
walk to the
That's
car.
not enough to get this.
Exercise.
That's the first
No, I don't even do that.
statement you made. I get my sunlight when I walk to the car.
When I drive, that's the most sunlight I get. Ah, ah.
Oh dear.
Here I
The
was.
chair, the
All
chair
right.
makes it look like Imran's mouth was so wide open actually.
Show me.
No, at a certain
Very well.
angle, it was positioned just beneath his lip, so it looked like it was like ah.
That's nice. That's
Like
nice.
Imran is gonna swallow him whole.
Like nom nom nom.
Beautiful. Alright, I'm glad you guys seem to be doing fine, which is awesome. So let's at this point we're gonna move on to our second segment where I'm gonna ask you for some unusual advice for the topic at hand. The topic at hand apparently is racism.
Is this why we were
This-
chosen?
Let's solve racism today.
Wow.
I feel like this topic has evolved fairly organically from the people who are here. Thanks, Jester. If you're watching this, you will
He's
be.
orchestrated it very well.
He has.
And he stayed out of it, which is really smart. Well
Very
done,
wise choice.
Well,
Well done, white man.
yeah. Well, if you don't want to be mislabeled as a different race, don't wear a tank top while doing yoga. my advice.
That's a good segue into this.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Do you guys
Valid.
even know Indians who do yoga? Like I know I know more white people who do yoga than I know Indians who do yoga.
Wait, there's Anuj, but then again, like
Anuj, but there's one person.
I mean, I
What
don't know any
is-
Japanese who eat sushi. I don't know any
What?
Japanese at all. So actually, no, I know one.
Are you Japanese?
Yes.
Me? No, I eat
Yeah.
sushi though. Does that count? I don't know what we're
used to.
saying here. I feel like I've completely missed whatever topic we were talking about. It's just gone.
Yeah.
Okay, so wait,
Oh.
we are solving racism, guys. Can we please focus on solving racism?
I wanted to say, what is more accepting than an Asian person doing yoga that is given by a white person while she's spouting out these, I want to say Indian terms, but I'm not sure.
What is more accepting than that?
Yeah.
Is that your benchmark of being racist?
I mean, the adjectives
Just
for
all
that,
racism,
not
guys.
accepting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, if that works for you, Ling,
No, I don't.
I'm happy for you.
That was just a side question, but never mind.
it's like eating Chinese food from a Panda Express and saying we solve racism. It's
Mm.
But
like, we
Panda
did it.
Express is pretty good. I mean, what do Chinese people not like Panda Express?
It's not Chinese food.
It's
Like
not.
it's widely acclaimed as not being Chinese.
No,
food.
I'm saying do Chinese people not like Panda? I'm not saying it's Chinese food, but
I
do they
think.
not like it?
Here I'll give you an analogy. You'll understand. It's like Jeho.
It's what?
J-Ho?
It's like Jeho,
Jeho.
song?
That's Jeho.
the
song.
song.
The song. Oh, okay, right. But Jeho is a
Okay.
good song. I don't want like Jeho. It's a good song.
I gave up.
Do Indians hate Jai Ho?
Oh my
It's
god!
not
Yes.
the best. It's not the best representation of what
Sure,
Indian music
okay,
is, but
yeah.
it's a catchy song.
How does it go? Because
Oh,
I
no.
How does it
feel like
go?
I know.
Can we
Like, give me a little snippet.
You can
monetize
actually
the-
play it, and no one's gonna sue you for copyright because Bollywood steals music anyway. So
Yeah.
play it.
Oh dear.
That is
But-
true. That is
So
true.
we might, but
See
the
if I
Pussycat
can
Dolls
figure it
might
out.
be interested.
I mean, we don't play that version, lah. Let me see if I can share.
Or we could just do an a cappella version.
All searching for music videos that will annoy Indians. Wow.
Well,
Oh my,
what a
oh
nice
my
way.
god!
Panda Express is actually co-founded by two Chinese people, American Chinese, but hey, there's authenticity right there.
Do you have
Nice.
Panda
Okay.
Express here?
Okay,
No,
I'm
okay.
gonna
No
play.
way.
I-
No,
I-
it would not survive here. It wouldn't
Actually,
survive anywhere in Southeast Asia.
Why? Because but Panda Express is actually good. I like it. Not
Okay,
bad.
so I guess your opinion is basically not valid.
Here.
Wait, so I'm asking, is it like the Asian community thinks that Panda Express sucks?
I'm just confused that every one of you seems to have had Panda Express, all you rich people.
I've never had Panda Express. I've just like this is what I've seen on the internet. That's all.
Yeah.
Ah, I
I've-
see.
I had it when I think when I was doing exchange in Canada, and I swung by to the US for a quick recess week. But yeah, it wasn't. I wouldn't go so far as to say it was crap, but it just doesn't taste Asian. Like the ingredients
yeah.
they use was
No, fair enough.
tailored for a Western taste bud.
Got it. Right,
So
yeah,
like
sure.
an excessive use of mushrooms, an excessive use of
I like mushrooms.
I like
I mean, yeah,
mushrooms.
I mean mushrooms have a place in Asian culinary, but even the way that
Oh, culinary. right.
mushrooms-
Sorry, I thought you were
Sorry.
talking about something else.
I mean
Mute Kim.
Oh, oh.
mute. Yes,
Bhavani is like, look at
we
me.
have revolted.
I am
Bad
the
Kim. Bad Kim.
I was trying to share my audio to play Jao.
Why? It's okay. Ling, just go listen to it afterwards while doing
Oh,
it.
No,
Okay.
I'm gonna do it. We have to listen to it now. Can you
Oh.
guys hear it?
Oh, are we gonna
Wait.
dance to it as well?
Okay.
Yeah,
You
let's
guys
see
hear-
Oh,
this.
it's
Let's see
happening.
Bollywood.
This is on the topic of racism, guys.